My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. Every single week, we break down full UFC fight cards. We give you our picks, our bets, and our fantasy plays. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our content. And we're also giving away $50. Anybody who goes to WeWantPicks.com/bets, signs up with one of our 5 betting partners, and makes a deposit, will get $50 from us. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, however you want it. And this is brought to you by EarnYouIO. EarnYouIO is the world's first sports and esports prediction game, allowing you to earn crypto risk-free. Check it out now at EarnYouIO. Next up at UFC Vegas 53, we have Jared Gordon taking on Grant Dawson. Jared Gordon, 18-4 overall, 4-1 in his last 5, riding a 3-fight win streak. Grant Dawson, 17-1 overall, 4-0-1, coming off a draw to Ricky Glenn in his last 5. Jared Gordon's a good wrestler with solid pressure and striking. He bounces between featherweight, lightweight, and catchweights in between, and you can see the size difference in some of these matchups. He's coming off a nice win over Joe Solecki, where a lot of people expected him to get out-grappled, and honestly, he was. He was taken down 4 times and gave up 6 minutes of control time. He had the majority of his success striking, and he does have a solid striking differential of 5-3. Grant Dawson has also bounced between weight classes, but he does seem to be permanently set up at 155 because he did have weight issues at 145. He looked good in his last fight, which was a draw, but Grant won that fight. He had almost 9 minutes of control time and a much higher striking percentage. Before that, he won with literally 1 second left with savage top game that just showcases heart more than anything. Dawson has a great ground game with absolutely relentless pressure. He has good technical striking, but his clear advantage in almost all of his fights is his wrestling and his grappling. And I like Jared Gordon a lot. I think he's impressed a lot of people in his last fight, but Grant averages almost 4 takedowns per fight, and Jared Gordon has been taken down in 4 of his last 6 fights, including 4 times by Joe Solecki. I think Grant Dawson is going to get this to the ground. I think he's going to rack up control time, which is probably going to be a boring fight, but a high scoring in DraftKings. So I like Grant Dawson to get the win. I do think he'll put up solid DraftKings numbers as well. Jakey boy, what do you think?
Yeah, I like Grant Dawson a lot. I think he's one of those. I always talk about the guys that are kind of like those next level guys. 17-1, has the wrestling, has the striking. I think he's one of those next level guys that's going to eventually be a top 5 guy and compete for a title. A little bit of a confession here. I read this on Tapology as Grant Dawson versus Jared Gooden. So I thought that he was fighting Jared Gooden. I was like, what the hell is going on here? But yeah, Jared Gordon, I just don't think he's going to have enough, but I didn't look into him too much because I researched the wrong guy. So, but Grant Dawson is that guy.
Super
helpful. He is that next level guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think the grappling is going to be the difference here. And once you talk about grappling and you think somebody's going to win that style, then that's really where DraftKings makes sense. So he's one of the more expensive guys on the card, but $8,700 with takedowns, with control time. I absolutely think he makes sense there. You obviously have no input.
No, I definitely think so. I think he's definitely a parlay piece as well.
And do you think he would have beaten Jared Gooden?
That would have been tough because Gooden is a well-rounded, very big. I mean, he's a 170. I was surprised that he was going to come down to lightweight. Honestly, I didn't know how he was going to make the weight. And actually, he had just fought like literally a couple weeks ago. So.
All right. Okay.
I mean, I got notes on him. If you want notes.
Well, and this is another one, a monkey knife fight. I don't know exactly what to do because I think it's a grappling match, essentially. So it's going to be hard for Jared Gordon to get off 86 strikes or 87 to beat the line when he's defending takedowns and he's on his back quite a bit. So I don't know what to do with this monkey knife fight. This quite literally might be a less more, right? Jared Gordon's going to land less than 86, but Grant Dawson may land more than 75 because of top pressure and just pounding away on top. WeWantPicks.com/MKF. If you want to check out Monkey Knife Fight, they will instantly match your deposit up to $100. And WeWantPicks.com/bets. If you want 50 free bucks, we send you $50 as a thank you for supporting us and our partners.